It's
Hello,
definitely live
everybody.
now.
How y'all doing? It is the Smoke It If You Got It and Let's Talk About It show. And we're here, as always, with DJ Nate Nizzle. And our special guest today is Nina Bishop, aka Maze Lee. Thank you so much. And first and foremost, we're going to play this banger that she got. uh, Let me just say, I've been playing this song. So this song is my song. Okay. I am not a Brooklyn native, but I live vicariously through this song. So go ahead and play that track right there.
Okay, give me seconds. It's coming. It took a little longer. I'm sorry. All right. I know what this is. You smoke it if you get
And let's talk about it.
computer running a little slow today. I'm sorry about that. Hey, talk about it. Okay. Okay. I'm right now. I really don't believe this. I
You
really,
said you
I
high right
really.
now?
Everybody's high
No,
right now.
but here we go with the song.
I don't have no
Y'all ready?
edibles. Yeah, we ready. But I ain't got no edibles.
Smoke it.
I thought I heard something trying to come through. It's it's too low.
Hmm?
It's too low. I hear it trying to come through.
It's playing.
Yeah, but it's way too low.
Microphone is on. It's on blast.
Okay, it's definitely not coming through. All right,
It's
it's not coming
blasting.
through. It's not coming through. Because if we can't hear it, they can't hear it. Nina, you don't hear it, do you?
I hear it in his headphones. I
That's
have
I
what
good
it
hear it.
is.
I have good ears.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like you can hear it through him. You can't hear it playing
It's
on the
coming through on the
dashboard.
break.
No, the dashboard is not coming through on the dashboard. But
But,
okay,
but I can hear it
so
playing in your headphones.
yeah, like that's why I knew it was playing. I'm like, I hear it. It's trying to come through. But all right, so until he fixes that, let's talk real quick about the 718 pretty girl. Oh Jesus. Um talk about this song real quick cuz I think a lot of people need to understand what that was about.
Okay. So one A Pretty Girl was basically like they don't think it's pretty girls out here. And somebody need to tell them the truth. Like New York just don't have rough ass, tough ass, weird shaped ass, ugly ass bitches. Like there's some badass bitches out here. And it was just time for us to shine and say, yo, I'm a pretty girl. I'm from Bed-Stuy. Or I'm from Brownsville. Or I'm from Bensonhurst. Or I'm from anywhere in Brooklyn, Kingsborough, all the projects. Let's stand up. Like, come on. It's time for the girls to get some shine anyway. And it's time
Pretty
for real women to get some shine, not just the thought bodies. It's a cold bitch winter.
much. That's what it is.
Y'all thought Arachi's been twerking all summer. We tired. We don't twerk all summer. We got jobs. kids and things to do.
Yo, like if I hear one more Megan Knees joke, like no, nobody got Megan Knees. Nobody got Megan Knees but Megan, okay? And let's
Megan is
just
the
put the
only
story.
one with those knees.
Yeah, like let's just get it straight. It was Sierra first, okay? And before it was Sierra, it was people like
Janet
Janet
Jackson.
Jackson and Madonna. Like them women had them knees way before Megan
Tina
did.
Turner.
Exactly, yo. Come
She
on,
still
like
got some steel ass legs.
yo, her legs are still certified for millions of dollars. Like you not gonna find somebody else who got a leg that is insured for $1 million. Like, come on. Megan could probably do that now, or give it a couple of years. She could probably do that, but Tina Turner had them rolling on the railroad for a long fucking time before Megan came about. Shit. But it is what it is.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was checking on something. All right, so why we talk about Tina Turner legs? Why we ain't talking about Miss Lee?
No.
So,
We was talking about Megan the Stallion knees. And you
are
know how
these
Megan
on real?
Stallion, you know how they got that Megan the Stallion knees. I ain't got Megan the Stallion knees. Megan the Stallion didn't start that shit. Tina Turner, before her, it was Diana Ross with them damn dance moves. Come on. Like it's a plethora of brilliant, beautiful, black, talented women out there who have dance moves that would knock your socks off. Megan ain't the first.
Well, I ain't saying nothing. So where you from, Miss Lady? I'm sorry. I don't like Megan. She,
I can't hear you, Nina. Okay. Why can't we hear Nina?
I don't know. Her mic is mute. It's not muted on this end. She jumped out. She gonna come right back. So Megan
Oh,
Megan
okay.
Nees is worth Megan Nees is worth $1 million right now.
No. Tina Turner's legs
Oh, Larry.
are
Oh yeah.
insured
Oh yeah.
per
Oh yeah.
leg for $1 million.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she got some
Like
pretty
that's what
legs
we
though.
talking about. Exactly. But it's the ability that she has with her knees that puts it out there.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we
Yes.
can.
Okay.
So Miss Lee, where you from again? Brooklyn, right?
So
What part?
actually, I was
Mhm.
actually born in Brownsville, but I was raised in Bed-Stuy, and now I live in
Mhm.
Brownsville again.
Okay. 224 Osborne. That's where I used to live at. 224 Osborne. Brown. You know what I'm
Yeah, I've
saying?
lived in East New York. I've lived in Georgia. I've lived in
Okay.
Mississippi. I've lived in North Carolina. I'm all over the place. I'm everywhere like air. That's what I tell my kids.
Oh, okay. She's from Brooklyn for real, ain't she? So I see that you're also a cook. Before we get all the way into the music, that you're also a cook. So how did you get into the cooking?
Okay, so when I was younger, right, I
Mhm.
used to meet people, and like weirdly, their grandmothers would like me, and
Mm.
they would take me in their kitchens and they would show me all different types of recipes and stuff like that. Some stuff they wouldn't even show to their own kids, like
Right.
weirdly. And it always happened to me. And then I just fell in love with food, like, and then I started following Dr. Sebi and learning how to make certain things more healthier. So I infused that into my cooking, and I actually love cooking. Like I love doing it. I love it relaxes me.
Oh, okay.
It brings me into a very comfortable place. It helps
Oh,
me,
wow.
right? Yeah.
Food
If
helps you
I'm
right.
upset, if I'm upset, I cook, and I'm in a better
Hmm.
mood.
Oh, okay.
And I make
Wow.
almost everything. Like I make seafood, I make Trinidadian dishes, Jamaican dishes. I can make Spanish food. Um, I'm working on a Chinese food.
Curry chicken.
Oh yeah, curry chicken and slamming.
Yeah, that's
I'll
like
be in
4
Brooklyn.
different nations of curry.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming to Brooklyn soon. I need some. I need some curry chicken.
No, no, no,
You know,
no.
they.
What
Curry
kind of
chicken is my
curry?
specialty. I was
What
thinking of
kind
making
of
that for
curry?
dinner.
Are you talking Indian curry? Are you talking West Indian curry? Are you
I
talking
want the.
Jamaican curry? Like which kind of curry you talking about, man?
I want the curry to make your nose clear. You like you
That's
like.
Indian
He went
curry.
Jamaican. No, he went the Jamaican curry.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
that's the West Indian curry with the pepper.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that
That's what he talking
with the
about.
Scots
Okay.
bonnet. That's the Trinidadians
All
make
right.
it the same way.
Yeah.
I'm make it how
Yeah.
Tony make. I'm gonna make it how my mother and them make
Yeah.
Man.
it. straight,
Okay.
straight out
So
of
yeah,
Trinidad. Straight up.
Yeah, I got
that's
meat.
something else.
I need chicken. Can I get some chicken? Okay. Okay. Fried chicken, please. I mean, I mean, so wow, I can't even. Y'all got me laughing because I'm thinking about that chicken. Um, so you follow Dr. Sebi?
Yeah, I love him. I love him and what he stood for because he was trying to tell us something. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't believe that we are the people of this earth and we are the children of Mother Earth herself, then
Mm-hmm.
you are sorely mistaken. And everything that the earth gives us can replenish us and heal us. And that's why, you know, certain people come into play and take certain things away and then make you do certain other things because that's how they want you to live, knowing that it's shortening your life. So,
Yeah. Yeah, but
Understandable.
think about it. Like I sent you, Nate, I sent you the article, the story about the lifespan of black men and how coincidentally
Yeah.
DMX, um,
Black Rob,
Shockey,
Black Rob, Shock
Shockey,
G,
Bismarck.
and
Bismarcky,
Yeah.
Marky, and the
Who's
Phantom DJ. I forgot his name, but all of them died in their 50s, in
right?
their
Oh,
early
MF
50s.
Doom. MF
And
Doom.
MF Doom, yeah,
Yeah.
all of them died in their early 50s to late 50s. Like if that's not enough of a sign for you, like
exactly, to
Yeah.
start reading into these things and looking into these certain remedies for certain things. Like, you don't
yeah,
need all of that. Like, you really don't need all of that.
like
The
I learned how to make my own sorrel a long time ago because I know that is good for blood. So I know that you get some ground up ginger and you get some leaves and you boil yourself some sorrel and you drink that all through the
and then
winter, and you gonna be mad because they mad because you mad healthy and you're not getting sick no more. And I have not been in the hospital for almost 2 years now. So I'm okay.
exactly, like I use moringa.
Oh, moringa, the truth, the truth. Yes, that's
I
the
use
truth
moringa. So,
root. Yes, I'm
it's like
telling you. Yes,
you got to
it's
be up
from
on
Mother
everything,
Earth.
especially when in rap music, for some reason, everybody has to be 12 years old and on a 5-year-old mentality. And
Of
it's time
course,
to stop that stereotype that everybody has to be so young and this, that, and the third, because
of course.
honestly, them young ones aren't lasting long living.
Yeah, they
And
don't
that's
have long lifespans at all, and unfortunately, people not paying attention. But mumble rap is nothing more than like you know, children speak, and you're sitting here
like you talking
doing
to your baby, like,
Yeah, like you gaga Google with a freaking child, but then you get into the real music and they're like, oh well, why is this popular? It's popular because it ain't never gonna go nowhere. And no matter what I feel about him, DJ K Slay said from from the from the earth that it came, that's where it's gonna go back. Because rap music is of us. Rap music is of our pain. Rap music is of our blood, our suffering. That's where it came from. So it ain't never gonna just end. But
Right.
it's gonna end with that bloodline and it's gonna come right back. Hopefully with somebody who is melanated enough, strong enough, somebody who is wise enough to go back into the crates and say these are the 5 disciplines of hip hop,
Exactly.
because people not paying attention to the 5 disciplines of hip hop.
Exactly.
But you know, hey, who am I?
when you have mumble mouth rappers saying fuck Biggie Smalls and Tupac, they can't stand to listen to them. You're right, and
Woo!
you're also right about when you said hickory dickory dock. That's the whole flow. Hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock. Like that's the whole. Like it's like nobody got bars no more. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody.
Nobody
It's
sits
easy.
down and write and then listen to it and write and
Yeah.
put their actual heart and feelings to it. See, I'm a writer. To be honest with you, I can't freestyle rap for nothing. Like that
Oh
ass.
wow.
Like, and it's because when I sit there and I listen to a beat, the beat doesn't just give me these punchlines. The beat doesn't give me automatic punchlines, like instant 2 little smart things to say, and I'm gonna just say something else that rhymes along with the 2 little smart things to say and shit like that. When I listen to the music, I listen to it, it vibes through my body, I feel it, and I hear what it's saying. I hear it saying, oh, this is what you need to say. This is what you need to talk about. This is what this beat represents. You understand? I have a different feeling. Right. I have a different feeling when I go in the studio. Like, I feel like I can rap on any beat. Like, I could rap on a polka beat. I could rap on any beat, an African beat. I could rap on a Jamaican beat. I could rap on any possible beat because it's about the song. It's about the beat. It's about the feeling.
Yeah. It's the vibration that you get from it, because a lot of the times people don't understand, but acoustics is nothing but your heart talking to you. And like I can't identify it the way a writer would, because people who write to music is different from someone who does poetry. And I'm going to tell you what the difference is. People who write to music write for a rhythm. People who write to poetry just write the vibe out. Like I get it. You know, you have to write for a rhythm because that's your lifeblood. That's your money maker. But when you writing for poetry, it just, you could write 20 freaking poems to the same song.
Like
But a
Pop Smoke
writer,
does.
exactly.
Like Pop Smoke
But you
does.
see what I'm saying? That
Pop
there's a
Smoke got one
difference.
beat and 30 songs on one beat.
Yeah, I was like, yo, when I found that out, that was crazy.
Yeah, why? Because every time he heard that beat, he started writing something else.
Yeah.
You understand? It started telling him something else.
Yeah, that's the way it is.
Fire.
Yeah.
And then what they do is they snuff out stars like that.
What happened to them?
They snuff out stars like that. They don't allow those type of stars to soar.
It's too much talent. It's too much talent from one person.
Sit down and they thing, and you could look through his book and see, damn, this nigga was writing mad songs. Like he has mad shit. Like he's just, and people will call those doodles and things like that, but those is real lyrics. Like sometimes you just somewhere when you hear something and you just want to write it down real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Then you can go back and make a whole entire song out of that.
Right.
That's that Tupac essence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Tupac was an animal with it. You know, it for me. I used to be a rapper. You know, high school. You know, um, I don't care what beat you gave me. I can do the same rhyme to 18 different beats. No lie, fast, slow, and my pen game was whack because my freestyle was crazy. And the problem is, no, for real, my freestyle was crazy. Like I put me in a predicament and I fucked somebody up. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, but it for me right now when I look at these dudes, they making drug music. They're making
Yeah.
on drug music. It's not even drug
Hmm.
music. On drug music. Molly, you know, lean. So you're getting the angry inner soul of a person. You're not just getting. A lot of these guys got resentment for their lives. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
even after they make it and all that money, they
They
still
still
can't leave the
mad.
streets alone. Like
Yep.
yeah,
And
the
they still
negative
mad.
vibes when you yeah. The negative vibe when you listen to some of these dudes' music, I be like, I'd rather listen to the old
No,
Eminem when
I
he would
have an
talk about
example of
sticking
that. Hold
nails.
on. I have an
Mhm.
example of that. One night I was, you outside with your friends and shit. We outside drinking this, that, and the third. Everybody drunk. We was playing. I was playing reggae music. So this guy, he came and he started playing the fucking rap music, like the today's popular rap music, which you were
Mhm.
just talking about, that negative shit, right?
Yeah.
Soon as he started playing that shit, give it about 2 songs into it, 3 fights broke out. Now,
Mm.
mind you, we've been
Wow.
out there for hours, hours. I was just
See?
playing the tunes. You hear me? I was hitting all the tunes.
Right.
Soon as this shit started happening, now fights start happening. So I grabbed the phone from the nigga and I was like, nah. We not doing that. Like, we
It's
not
the
doing that.
energy.
And
It's
I
the
turned the
energy.
reggae music back on, and it was like the whole vibe instantly changed back, and everybody was back in their order. I was telling him, like, that shit is not good for your
Wow.
bloodstream. That shit is not good for your bloodstream, nor is it good for your mentality. And this is
Right.
why these little young black boys is out here killing their mothers and shit.
Well,
Because
Yeah.
you know
y'all
what they
niggas,
say. You know what they say. Music soothes the savage beast. You have to
exactly.
give the music
And they
to
flaring it
soothe
up.
their soul.
And they
Yeah.
flaring it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
But
everything is about my jury, and I wish part of the way I say this, I wish a pussy nigga would holler at me. Got Molly in my lap. You know what I'm saying? Who gives a fuck about you, Molly, and your goddamn gun? Who cares? Tell me what you did.
okay. Hold on. Okay, we're not gonna bash the guns. Okay,
No, no,
I'm a
here we
staunch gun
I'm a
supporter.
I'm a gun
Okay.
supporter too. I'm a gun supporter. I ain't gonna front.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
a gun supporter, but what I'm a gun supporter of is those people that are mentally capable of making rash decisions. You understand? That are
Pos-
mentally capable
Positive
of learning
decisions.
how to
Yes.
hold your own and not put yourself and somebody else in imminent danger because you're a hothead. You understand what
see,
I'm saying?
see,
Oh, I'm a
look,
Absolutely.
hothead with a gun. I
right.
could go out here shooting any and everybody. No, you can't do that. You
Yeah,
have
I
to
heard
be
that.
a thinking person. Like if this is something that's endangering you and you had to desperately save your own life, then okay. But if it's just you mad and you see the nigga you was mad at arguing with on the phone over there, or you see his friend, let me shoot him. Nah, y'all niggas need to go to hell. Like dead ass.
Speaking
Well,
of, yeah, I thought that was a gunshot behind me. But speaking of that, that
That's
that
how true it is
segues
though.
that segues into something else that I wanted to talk about from your life. Um, you had dealings with a issue, and I would like to know if you want to talk about that and how deep you want to get.
I'm gonna about this, y'all. Y'all go ahead and talk.
Well, we could talk about it. I mean, it's not even that deep because it's stupid
Oh,
to
it's
me.
very deep to me. I still hold high resentments towards certain individuals and certain things. So I apologize. But yeah. You want to talk about it?
So what happened? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. So
okay.
let's talk about what happened. Go ahead and start that.
So, as you know, I was a bishop, and I'm no longer part of the bishops and the blood family or anything like that, or the bishop family, however they want to call it, um, or however I can word it to you properly. But
Mhm.
yeah, it was weird because it became a money issue and a I didn't want to go somewhere with somebody. It was crazy because I had things to do, and my great grandmother had passed away, and I was supposed to be going with one of the bishops to a nudist colony, and I had to cancel the trip at the last minute so I can go to Georgia to my great grandmother's funeral. And for some weird reason, they didn't believe me. So one right before I left, I was talking to one of the bishops, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm about to get this $40, and I'm gonna go get on this bus, and I'm gonna go, hey." I spoke to him. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to let your people know what's up with you. So now I go to Georgia. For some weird reason, they talked to me while I was in Georgia, but here's a whole backyard meeting that's going on about how I'm not showing up for events and this, that, and the third, which isn't true.
Not
But
at
okay,
all.
it isn't true. So it's like, and then they said I wasn't in Georgia when I actually was. They went as far as to come into my house, talking about I had to get a disciplinary action, which was a DP, and they were supposed to have the girl fight on me or whatever, but she didn't want to because in her truest of heart, she really knew that it was about me not going with her to the nudist colony while she was mad. So they made it a whole big issue, basically. Then they had another meeting I couldn't go to because I got sick. And I called them and I told them that I'm sick. And I don't know if I got COVID and I got scared. So I didn't want to be around anybody. If they wanted to come and see me, their meeting is 4 blocks away from me. And y'all could come down here. They didn't want to do that. So then I was basically kicked out the whip.
All right.
Which
Could
is
you explain
hilarious
to
to me.
everybody who's
Which is
listening
hilarious because when
what
you
the
get kicked out
bishops
the whip, they
are?
supposed to fight you.
What are the
Hmm.
bishops?
They're a blood organization.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They're actually the
I,
first one of they actually one of the first 5 stains of the bloods from the West Coast, but they have a East Coast family.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
And I was a part of the
Okay.
East Coast family,
Now,
which I'm no
now,
longer a part of. You know, I'm a grandmother. I'm a mother.
right.
I cook for a living. I've been a gangster before you. I'm always going to be a gangster after you. And I don't need nobody to make me me. I made myself me.
Okay.
Absolutely. All right. So,
Salute.
what was your run-in um that had a hospital visit?
Hmm? Oh, when I
A
broke my leg?
hospital visit.
It
Yeah.
was just family beef. It got crazy.
Okay. So that's
Oh
we're gonna
wow.
leave that there. Okay. So moving on. So you've been doing music for how long?
For maybe like 23 years, 24 years. No,
Oh wow.
no. Like, yeah, 23 years.
All right. And when did you when did you start doing music? How did this
Okay.
come about?
What was funny is
Mm-hmm.
it was at a security job. Okay. It was at a security job, and one of my coworkers kept telling me that he was a DJ. And I never paid this nigga no attention. Like, all the time he told me he had DJ, I never paid him no attention. So one day he came to me and he was like, I found your logbook. And I'm like, what? He was like, I found your logbook. And he gave me my book, but it was my
Mhm.
rap book. And I had it inside my logbook. And I
Uh-oh.
forgot about it. And he was reading my rhymes and he was like, nah, son, you got to meet my homeboy, blah, 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 blah. So he introduced me to this guy named Meeson, who in turn introduced me to Kia Baby Doll Jeffries and her husband at the time, Ernest Mateen, who became my manager. And she had Akinelli's Put It in Your Mouth out. And me and her did a song together. And it just went from there.
Mm.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I used to love going to Left Rack. I used to love going to Ox shows and all that shit. That shit was fun.
What's the furthest you've been away from New York City on music?
To Georgia, and Georgia, I used to work for Big Cat Records when Gucci Man first got signed there as a ghostwriter, and it's a lot of bullshit. It's a lot of bullshit there, but you know.
As every place in the business, you know.
Yeah. But I love all the people that I met. Like I became friends with Bone Crusher at one point in time, and he was mad cool to me. And he took me everywhere. He introduced me to a lot of people, and he actually got me to open for Jill Scott at the Funk Jazz Festival one year. So
Right.
have fun.
Okay.
I loved Atlanta. I love Atlanta.
Yeah, it was fun out there too. I liked it too. Coming back, Atlanta. We coming back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm going back to Atlanta. Actually,
Yeah.
I have somebody down there that wants to work with me, and we're gonna set up some stuff and do some stuff in ATL. And then I gotta go see Kia, of course, because she's out there. She has a radio show and all that. Rest in peace, Ernest. I miss him. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, between Atlanta and Philly, she drives me crazy. I'm not even trying to keep up with her no more. I swear, I can't.
Yeah. I have also like Mississippi. I love Mississippi. Like, I love Mississippi. Mississippi. Oh my God. Mississippi is a place where if you're black and you want to retire and be comfortable and fat, just go to Mississippi.
Yeah, I won't be doing that.
It's
They
gonna be
still hang niggers there.
no, not in the black towns. They don't. You bring that shit up. Hold on, you bring that shit over there, you liable to go back home in a palm box. I love Mississippi. They about that life. Them black people out there about that life. They on some. That was our ancestors, nigga. Try that shit with us.
Listen, you already know. Like I said, I am a staunch gun supporter. Okay, so
oh man,
those the people that I support. They ain't gonna secure the whole neighborhood. Oh yeah, I love y'all.
We do not play that here.
But bring that over here.
I'm putting up a disclaimer fucking with y'all.
But you have done music with a particular group of people recently, and I want to know what you feel about the music that you did.
Some of it is weird. But sometimes you got to step outside the box and feel some different shit out.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm a little lost in stuff. Smoke it if you got it. Listen, we did music with it, and why was it weird?
Okay, so I'm gonna eventually send Danish the recordings that I did with a certain sister of mine, Cynthia Jackson, and she has a new thing going. She just did a big performance somewhere. Okay, and she's weird, and her music.
We like her weird.
Her music
is like weird.
Her music could be Donna Summer, but it's more like Marilyn Manson marries Lady Gaga.
What the hell?
Hold on. I like Cynthia's weird, okay?
You're not
I
gonna
like
like the stuff
Cynthia's
that I'm
weird.
gonna send you. You're not gonna like it.
Oh, okay.
Marilyn Manson.
But
Okay.
yeah, Marilyn Manson marries Lady Gaga and had a baby, and his name is Cynthia.
I could see that though. I could see that.
Yeah, I mean, she has her own wave, and I hope that those, ec- what do you call those extracentric, whatever, those people. I hope that they join that wave with her
The
because
eccentrics,
that is
yeah.
their wave, and
The emos,
I'm not
yeah.
really that eccentric, so it's like, but I'll do the raps for you. I'll do them. I'll do them.
Oh, okay.
Cynthia is my baby. That's her little sister, and I love her.
And then the guys that you work with, certain men have what is called, I don't know, penis envy, or maybe I come out too harshly in my raps. So when the engineer says, "Oh, let her go last," or "let her go in this certain slot," they get mad because they want that certain piece, and they like, nah, she gonna do it. She's fire. Like, y'all nice, but she's fire. Like, and they get very angry, and I get booted off a lot of songs. So it'd be a lot of waste of my time. So I'm just
Don't
looking
that
out
be the
for
worst?
strength.
That's the worst when
Yeah.
you get booted off a song. You be like, "Cause I'm better." What's wrong with you?
Yeah, like for instance, I think this was like maybe 99 or 2000. There was a remix for a Boys to Men song that was supposed to happen, and the guy that they had in the studio, I'm guessing the engineer didn't like it, so he called me and my homegirl, and me and my homegirl came down there because it was a little group that we was trying to do, and we came down there in that basement, and we went in that studio and we killed it. And dude was like, maybe, Boys to Men didn't make the best choice for the rapper that they was going to use. And maybe we should use them. And then he got mad and had a little semi-superstar temper tantrum. And I'm from Brooklyn, and he kind of like maybe swung his arm, or maybe looked like he was about to swing his arm. And he kind of slightly got jumped a little bit in the studio by me and my homegirl. And
Kinda slightly.
then
Are you hearing the phrases that's going on, Nate?
I'm
Because
trying to get the words out of my mouth. Like,
the slightly, the possibly, I don't know
yeah,
what
he
he
kind
thought
of
happened.
slightly, very little bit, got jumped by me and my homegirl in the studio. And then Boys to Men happened. One of them from Boys to Men happened to come in there, and he heard it, but he was like, "Them girls are too violent," and we got kicked off the show.
Brooklyn's in the house. Yo, I'm sorry. Yo, straight shout out Brooklyn. Can't take you motherfuckers nowhere.
No,
That's what
no,
Ernest said.
I'm from Brooklyn.
no.
That's what
I'm
my
from
manager
Brooklyn.
said. He was like, "Fucking Brooklyn can't take y'all niggas nowhere." That's
Yeah,
exactly what he said.
yeah. Like, yeah, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I hate because I'm from Brooklyn, Coney Island, born, Flatbush raised, and every place I go, niggas be like, "Yo, son." So y'all niggas out there, like, yo, listen. I'm a dad. I'm a grandpa now. Like, go ahead. Like, why do I gotta?
Exactly. Go ahead with that.
Yeah, like, but we do act up. We sometimes. All right.
But I was young then, and he kind of like was going a little bit too far. You understand? It's just a song. And if you don't get on the song, then you don't get the check. Does the check really mean that much to you? I just want to get on the song.
Yeah.
You could. I told him that he could keep the check. I just want to get on the song.
Hold on. You was about to give away your entitlement?
Son, I told him because he was having a fit. And then when I told him, I was like, "Son, you could keep the check. I just want to get on the song." And he really started acting stupid. And then he like did something with his arms, and then it went
maybe because
downhill. it went downhill from there. I
Yeah,
think.
well,
But
I
hold
don't
on.
know
Mind
no
you,
y'all
this
Brooklyn
is the
people.
same female that said that I overreacted when Biggie didn't really try to smack me in my face. Okay? That's what that's who we're talking to right now, okay? The woman who said he didn't really try to slap me in my face.
I need some
He
weed.
okay.
Hey,
Oh,
smoke it if
okay.
you got it.
Yeah, because I'm pointing all kind of fingers right now. Okay. All
I mean,
right.
and
What?
I'm also the same girl that kind of really didn't drag Little Kim, but
Oh,
it
oh,
never really
oh.
didn't happen.
That little Kim fight never really happened. Okay.
Oh,
Because, you know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I need some
Okay.
more weed. Yo, what the
That was
fuck?
Albee Square Mall days. So if you from Brooklyn and you know anything about Albee Square Mall,
Fort Greene,
you
North
know,
Portland.
no, downtown Brooklyn,
What?
Albee with the
What?
Toys R Us upstairs.
Come on, man. Like, yeah, I know all that. Like Fort
With that
Greene.
whole lunchroom downstairs.
Oh yeah, definitely,
We done had
definitely.
some epic brawls in there.
What, man? Autobots, Deceps, MOD. See that was before this shit here. They be
Yeah,
100
they don't
niggas jumping 100
understand
niggas.
this is where my rap soul comes from.
Well,
That's where my
I
rap
told
soul comes from. My rap
they,
soul comes from them banging on the tables downstairs in Albee Square Mall and we busting rhymes and bitches getting mad and getting beat up and dragged across tables. That's it.
see,
Yo.
And then
I
for
made
them
it.
to grow up and become somebody, you know,
I
that
might
you
have ran
actually
across.
love, that you
I might
actually
have been in the
love,
building
bought
when you was
every
in that
album.
building.
You love this person. She actually grew up and became somebody. You love her. You bought every album.
Yo, see. All right, you know what? This is a discussion right now. So, like, smoking if you got it. Listen to them talk about. I might have been down in the Albee when you was down there and stuff. You know, we stayed quiet to the side, see what was going on. You know, but
It was always something going on in Albee.
yeah. Sometimes we was involved. You know, shout out Pony Allen. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I'm
I
gonna tell you
remember
how
one
bad.
fight that started all the way downstairs and ended up all the way upstairs in Toys R Us.
Oh man.
I remember that fight.
Wow.
Okay,
It
so
started in the cafeteria and ended in Toys R Us.
I didn't see dudes walk. I seen dudes walk right out the dog on jewelry store and be like, "Give it up. Let me get that. Let me get that right now. Let me get that. Let me get
Yep.
that."
You didn't even make it out the mall doors.
I mean, I heard. I ain't see shit. I heard.
It never really happened.
Yeah.
See,
Allegedly.
the shit that never really happens.
See,
Like who gonna tell about it?
It all go together because back then it was stories you told with your music. So it was a story. It was Granddaddy IU type shit. Nobody moved. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm telling my age right now. Okay.
Don't worry.
Basically.
Oprah's not listening. Don't worry.
Maybe Wendy Williams is
Oprah's not listening.
Maybe Wendy is listening. You know, because I always want to be on the Wendy show. Like I want to go on the Wendy show. Like I want Wendy to try me.
Nobody
that's why Brooklyn can't go nowhere.
Nobody likes that.
Right. I will be the only person that's on the Wendy show that'll be so nice and polite and just
whip Wendy's ass.
It'll be
leave Wendy alone.
No, because
we know Wendy's a snitch, right?
Mr. Wendy needs to understand that you can't be coming for everybody and coming sideways the way you do. and you not even that good of a person in your own personal life. So how are you gonna be coming at these young rap artists and things like the way you do? I don't like it. You understand?
Yep.
And I feel like this. To be honest with you, when rap music was all about the men, you understand? It was one thing. But now that women are getting a lot of airplay, because I remember a time where we didn't have no rap woman. When Missy Elliott kind of like faded away, it wasn't nobody for a very long time. And then Nicki Minaj gets to run for 10 years and she started this stupid hoe shit. And now everybody's a hoe. And the only way you get in any type of airplay or anything like that is if you being a hoe and
Smashing
sucking
the
dick
whole
and type
crew.
of shit. But the
You
crazy
gotta
thing is,
smash the whole crew for
yeah, the
her.
crazy thing is, and a stripper also, you got to be a stripper in order for you to
Yeah.
get some type of mainstream play. And I'm like, yo, that shit is really played out because there's some real live women out here that don't strip, that actually have jobs that are freaking awesome. Like, I've heard so many rappers. Like I watch on YouTube to so many different people, like Cupcake. Oh my God, I love Cupcake. I don't know if she was a stripper or whatever she was, but this right now, Cupcake is one of the hardest bitches out there. Like, I really love this girl.
Oh
Like,
shit!
I listen to those other girls, and
Write that down.
oh, they're okay, but I'm like, nah, Cupcake got a whole different vibe, and she coming at it differently. Like, she's a mean me. That's how I look at her. Like when
The
I rap,
mean me.
I say it to you, but I say it to you in a nice way. She telling you in a gun down your throat way. Like she really putting it to you. Like I have a song called These Bums. And I did it off of Fabo's Geeked Up beat because I think that beat was so fire. It needs to have a different song. Like I get that you started seeing spaceships on Bankhead, but this beat is fire. This beat deserves some gangster shit. So one
She
day
said
I
you
was
need.
sitting there listening to the beat, and the beat told me if a bitch got a pussy and broke the bitch down, I need all my bread before the dude comes. Picture me living on dirty in the slums while I give good pussy away to these bums. You understand? That's what the beat was telling me. So I just started writing to that, like into that effect. Like, girl, you
Okay.
have to value yourself more. If you don't want $14, bitch, me and you is not the same. Fuck, I'm gonna do with $14. Like, I don't understand what 4220s is gonna do for me. I smoke weed that costs more than 220s a bag. Like, the
But
fuck.
my question is, if I can't even pay my phone bill off the money you give me, what good are you to me?
Hey,
Hello, I'm like, first of all, y'all bitches out
wait,
here,
wait.
y'all doing it all wrong. Now y'all over
Sylvie.
here twerculating for free. Like, come on, son. Like,
Okay.
come on.
What about us men getting paid? Fuck that. Like y'all got me sitting here.
Hey,
No, no. Let me
Y'all
tell you something. You
like
have
we.
men out there, right? You
Uh-huh.
have men out there that will sleep with 3, 4, and 5 women and gotta come home and tell their wife any old story because he ain't got shit to cover for all that shit that he's been doing. And if you out there with 3, 4, and 5 women and you can't bring home something back to where you actually sleep at, then there's something wrong with you. It's not something
mm-hmm.
wrong with the women. It's something wrong with you. If you're gonna go outside and fuck up. Don't go outside and fuck around. Because when you fuck up, you go outside and you fuck and you get something, you able to come back and say, babe, here's this and here's that. She don't know where you got the money from. She don't give a fuck where you got the money from. Just as long as you got the motherfucking money. That's it. Fuck up. Don't fuck
Period.
around. Because if you fuck around, you just fucking for nothing. You just wasting your time and the person you in a relationship with time. You
What
understand what I'm saying? You got to listen. You got to get it. If you could get it, get it. If you can't, then that's a you problem, not a us problem.
I don't know. I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna be quiet. Okay. I got it. No, I ain't gonna lie. See, I didn't get a chance. Like my computer been running slow all day, so I didn't get a chance to listen to your music. But when I heard the
Oh,
bars, I was like, okay, All right, I understand what she's saying now. Like, okay, Brooklyn in the house. Like, shout out Brooklyn. Like, we put it in the air. Put your lighters up. Yo, y'all is really okay. I'm gonna be quiet. Y'all go ahead. What y'all was saying?
Like I love my hood. I love where I'm from, but my heart lies with Atlanta, and eventually all of that is gonna happen. Like I'm not searching for the ultimate spotlight. I need like the number two. I want to be like Ludacris. Ludacris sought for number two. You know why? Because ain't nobody paying attention to number two. Why number two getting platinums and golds out here?
Mhm.
Everybody paying attention to number one. Number two has longevity. Number one changes all the time.
Number two got $20 million sitting in the bank,
Right. Exactly.
I,
And
I
while
ain't
that's
number
gonna
like
lie.
one is running from
while number
bullets.
one always changing, number two been number two for 14 weeks straight.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. There was a song when I got to Atlanta that like it was like 10 weeks straight on the number one spot, and I was like, this shit is whack as fuck. Clean on the inside, clean on the outside. Clean on the inside, clean on the ice side. Ice cream, candy,
Yep.
plain. I was like, who the fuck talks like this? Like, but
Stupid people.
that that's because bars are not
Stupid people.
appreciated no more. You know what
Exactly.
I'm
Stupid
saying?
people rap like that.
Yeah, like everything is
And they're
negligent.
teaching
Like you
and
were
they're
saying.
dumbing down your children by doing that. Let me tell you something. My sons, the other day I played Bohemian Rhapsody by
Mhm.
Queen. I was in here jamming to it. And when I
Mhm.
looked in the room, my sons was in there jamming to it.
Mhm.
So you can tell that I've given my children a plethora of music to listen to. And
Mhm.
they didn't choose. My kids don't really listen to rap music. My kids listen to a lot of rock and roll and a lot of reggae, old Barry Salmon and shit like that. You understand? So
Mhm.
I appreciate their vast taste in the art that is music because they don't
Mhm.
find these songs. My 16-year-old twin sons, they don't find none of these songs appealing. They told me that they feel like it's playing on their intelligence. I have I have nerd boys. Like
Oh
I
wow.
have nerd boys. I have boys
Okay.
that I don't want to be a basketball player. I put them in football because I had sons and they told me, Miss, we don't want to do football. I want to be a scientist or I want to work for
Oh,
NASA.
okay.
I want to work, doing
Right.
chemical whatever
Oh,
warfare. So I'm going to the military to learn chemical warfare.
shout out to all the nerd
Somebody's
kids.
knocking on the door there.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna say this as a proud nerd mom. There there were enough gangsters when we were growing up.
Yeah, like let's get some smart
Okay,
guys.
we were we were terrorists growing up, and
Man.
now we're able to put into the world some positive, fruitful beings. And I'm gonna tell you something. It does warm my heart that of me came something good. I don't know how many times I could thank God for the fact that I could put something good into the world besides some chaos and some madness, from the
Mm.
age that I was, even my children, like the age that my children are now. When I was their age, I was hell on wheels. But now I know how important it is to put that positivity into the world. So as I grew up, I started, putting that into the bank, and I'm able to say that we did something good with it. Nina, we did something good with our bullshit,
We did
yo.
because
We
I
did
was
something
I
good
was a
with it.
dancer. I was a dancer growing up. The one of those dancers that used to dance on the stage at Von King Park and Flex Brooklyn and stuff like that.
I remember your group, and
I
you
was
had
like,
Light on the team.
yeah,
Yeah.
doing that was one thing, and if I wasn't in the park on the stage dancing, I would find myself in the park fighting all the time, just doing some crazy wild shit, just always in a
Yes.
fight, always doing something. Like my my mother would say, "Oh, she always doing something."
Mm.
Every time, like if the police, oh, she got arrested for assault. She got arrested for assault again. She got arrested for assault again. Like,
I remember when I came home from Job Corps one weekend. I came straight to your house. I'm like, Ma, where Nina at? She up the block fighting some damn girl. I said, what? I put my bags down. I run out the house. I'm up the block before I realized the fight was over like 10 minutes ago. And now they just teasing the damn girl. I'm like, why y'all over here teasing the girl? They on this girl's block teasing her because she got beat up now. I'm like,
Again,
all
shout
right.
out Brooklyn. See,
but my thing is, here's the
can't
thing.
even come visit y'all.
I never actually start a fight. I never actually started a fight. I was a little ass girl. Like at 12 years old, I still had to be like 3'11". I was mad small. Like I grew
If
very
the small
weirdly.
person is a small person syndrome, you started them fights. You from Brooklyn. Bet
You
you
you had to defend yourself because they always picked on you. Like they always picked on me. Like I wore glasses. I still do. I like the glasses and the sometimes my mom's would put my hair in braids with the beads, and then I was Stevie Wonder. It was just always something. If I wore my hair all the way out in the afro, it was ba 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 and all that shit. You understand? And my last name is Jackson, so they really went in.
Yes.
wow.
And it was 5 girls, so they were the Jackson 5.
And
yeah.
it was
and they lived in 5J. It was
5H.
it was sorry, 5H. It was never, it was endless with the shits.
Exactly.
And I was like, you know what? This is my girl. I'm holding her
like
down.
I literally had to fight every day down the block just to get in the house. I remember the boys told me if I don't make it down the block, they was gonna throw my sneakers on the wire. I was like, what? They was like, you know how I go. You got to make it in the house or your sneakers go on the wire. So now I got to fight all the way down the block to the building just so my sneakers won't be hanging on the fucking wire with 1,000 other pair of sneakers. Like,
yo, okay, hold on. We got a million of these stories, and this interview has turned into something completely different right now.
It has. Y'all have literally traveled through the time of my life. And y'all know.
I don't know if I'm really from Brooklyn or something. Like
y'all know almost
I got war stories
everything
and shit
about me as a child. So in my middle life years, I decided to become a rapper, and in my adult life years, I started working for a Jewish catering company, and I did so well with the Jewish catering company. One of the rabbis helped me develop my own company, and that's where Nina's Kitchen comes from. And yeah, I still rap the sideline.
Where she served dirty pot pies, people. Okay. you gotta listen to her music.
Where I serve dirty pot pies. While
to the dirty thought guys.
So real quick, let everybody know where they can get your food at. How they get to you get some of your food.
You can hit me up online at Nina the God. That's Instagram at Nina the God. And on Facebook as Maisie Lee. Hit my Facebook up. I got Nina's Kitchen up on Facebook as well.
Okay.
And I will deliver you. I will deliver unto you heaven on a plate. And then after you enter heaven's gates, and then your mouth goes through this beautiful muse of heavenly angels gliding across your tongue and then going to your stomach and settle so wonderfully. Then the backup angels, the sleep angels, they're called the itis angels. They are going to
Mm.
come and lay you into a comfortable slumber of which that you've never seen before.
That's the new commercial for her. That's how, that's how you do a damn plug-in murder. Y'all better y'all better hurry up over there and get that damn. I'm on my way to Brooklyn. Fuck that. We out. Like
Like
now.
my auntie came from
Like,
Trinidad and she showed me how to make what they call sauce. And they usually use pig feet or cow feet or whatever. So I do the cow foot sauce because I really don't eat pork like that unless it's bacon. Other than that, I don't want any other part of the pig. Thank you. I'm good. I don't want no ham. I don't want no ham hocks. I don't want no chitterlings. I don't eat chitterlings at all. Like I don't
Chitterlings.
I don't understand how people eat chitterlings, but that's on you.
Chitterlings.
What is your specialty?
Oh, my specialty is beef brisket.
Okay.
No, that's not.
Yes,
No,
it
it's
is.
not. Her specialty is shrimp deviled eggs.
Oh yes,
That's what her
and it's just
specialty
double eggs,
is.
but my specialty is definitely the beef brisket.
Oh, okay.
Shrimp
That's
deviled eggs. Okay, because
No,
I
that
said
is
so.
what everybody. Okay, so that is my most requested thing to make: shrimp double
Yes.
eggs. I make at least 100 pans of shrimp double eggs a year.
Yeah.
Not even a
Wow.
year. Every summer. Every
Yeah.
Oh
summer.
wow. Oh, they
I
be out in
just
the
made
park
2
with them
pans for
joints.
somebody the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That. Hey, I
I
ain't
just
mad
got
at
an
you.
order. I got an order for 220, say like 2 dozen, 4 dozen cupcakes. So I'm gonna get to that. Yeah, and I
Oh, I
make my
see.
own. I make my own buttercream. I make my own fondant. Like
Got to.
before, I don't like fondant because fondant tastes like the box that it came in because they use a lot of cornstarch to make fondant, and cornstarch. You can use cornstarch and water and make your pants crease like the ironing board. So I don't really like a lot of starch, and that's what
I'm gonna need.
fondant is.
I need a shipment sent through the mail of some cupcakes and shit. We're
So
gonna
I made
review it
one today.
right.
I make my own. I make my
Yeah.
own buttercream. I make all my icings, my own.
Wow.
All of my cakes
See,
and everything are from scratch. Everything
that
is usually from scratch. I usually use most fresh. How can I do? Yeah, fresh vegetables and everything that I use.
okay.
Fresh seasonings, herbs, and seasonings and stuff like that. I
So
make my own sauces. Like I make my own tamarind sauce. I make my own spicy sauce. I make all the sauces myself, all the gravies from scratch, everything.
okay. So
And
which one do you have the love for bigger, music or the cooking?
they're equal.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say you in
They
there tight.
intertwine with each other. Like if
Oh,
I get
okay.
writer's block, I go and make when I get writer's block, the thing that I make is macaroni and cheese.
Okay.
For
Okay.
some weird reason, baking macaroni and cheese
hmm
lifts the writer's block. I don't know how to put that. And it helps me. So then
I'd be
I'll
like,
start.
I'd be like, writer's block, writer's block. Every day, writer's block. Yeah, hell yeah, we need some macaroni and cheese, writer's block. No, I mean, so let me ask you. I got to get to your music for a minute, right? Because who's your biggest? Who have you collab with? Like, what was the biggest name you collab with so far? Whether they took you off or not. Around here we tell the truth and shit, so we can talk about it.
The
Cause
biggest name that I've ever collabed with or did a song with was Gucci Mane when we was at Big Cat Records.
oh, okay.
Mm,
Now,
the biggest thing a person I've ever promoted was him. Like that whole street certified. Me and my homegirls was out there giving them CDs out in parking lots, out in every show, concert, anything that was happening where a lot of people was. They thought that they had to buy those CDs. Nah, we gave them out for free. That's why Gucci Mane got the recognition he got because he wasn't one of those guys that was out there asking you for $2 donation, $3 donation. Nah, he was
Right.
giving you the CD and telling you listen to this shit.
And that is true. That is big in Georgia because when I lived out there, we go to the mall. They be like, "Yo, let me get $2, bro, and listen to my music." So yeah, you're right. That's how I learned Gambino, Childish Gambino. He gave me a CD.
Yeah,
You know.
just give it like if you want somebody to really hear you and you want somebody to listen to you,
Mhm.
and it's about the music and it's really not about the money and you love your art, you're gonna give it away. You're gonna let people hear it. You're gonna put it out there so that it'll start getting the buzz, and then eventually the payment comes. It's not about that. You understand? You put your heart and your love into your kids. It ain't about you getting a check from them, is it?
Hey,
Well,
I definitely believe I'm gonna get a mansion eventually.
I mean, yeah, because listen, you've groomed your children to a point of understanding and love, and you groom them with some type of love that nobody could understand, and they love and respect you. And when they make it to their highest point in life, to where they can put you where they feel you deserve to be, then yes, you get those things, and that should be the same way you feel about your music.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Your
Like
music, each song is your child. Birthed
I've
it
been
into the
doing this
world.
underground for such a long time. It's just
un-
so
un-
crazy.
unfortunate, these guys go in the studio and in and out in like 30 minutes, ad libs and
Yeah.
everything.
I've never
Right.
heard of a studio session being less than 3 hours
Yeah,
until I saw that these little boys are now.
no, they be
Like,
in and out in
yeah,
like an hour. And
yeah.
when I go to the studio and if somebody's in the other side, I
Uh-huh.
notice that they out in like maybe an hour and a half of my time. And it's like I
Right,
still got like 5, 6 hours left in the studio. I
That's
right,
spend
crazy.
you got to invest in yourself and invest in your craft. But what's
right.
happening now is this whole YouTube wave and this whole TikTok wave. All they got to do is say something really crafty and repeat it all over and over and over,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
boom, they got them a hit. Like the
Well,
only the
Sad.
only mumble rapper that I really liked was Designer.
Yo,
who?
I'ma just say
It was
Tommy,
Designer
Timmy
because when
Turner.
Sydney got
Timmy
popping,
Turner.
right, when Sydney got popping, like his real name is Sydney. When he got popping, it was like this little young boy broke his neck, did what he had to do, went through the trenches, he got out there, and y'all not even listening to what he's actually saying. He's using this mumble rap shit to get on and get ahead, but y'all not listening to what
Yeah.
he's actually saying. Like
That boy talks a lot about depression. He talks a lot about suicide. He talks a lot about,
how kids,
people.
how these people,
Yeah.
how these kids are feeling like some of their parents are not even parents. They're just another bunch of kids sitting up in the house
Yeah.
with them. And
Yep.
they don't have no guidance. So they don't feel like living is worth it. This
Yeah.
is why they out here killing each other now. You go look at the statistics. It's not older people that's dying at an alarming rate. It's these little boys, these little kids, these babies
Absolutely.
out here dying for no reason, killing each other for what? For what?
Well,
Absolutely.
Did you get a gold medal
well,
for that?
I'm gonna keep it 100% real. These little motherfuckers ain't raised right.
No, that's what I'm
Y'all see,
saying. That's what
like,
Designer was saying. They're not raised right. They're raised by people with childish minds.
They're
Like
friends. They're raised
exactly,
by
they're
their
friends.
friends.
They're not raised by their parents. Let me tell you something. I had to be in a house when the street lights came on. I wasn't outside at 14 with a mini skirt and a lace wig on with these long ass nails, sitting outside popping gum, talking crap in niggas' faces. I wasn't that child at 14. I look at these little
yeah.
girls and I feel sorrow for them because they're not going anywhere. They're not going to be those Doc McStuffins. They're not going to be that.
Yeah.
They too busy being those hoes and prostitutes and strippers because Cardi B was a stripper and she got popping and she made it and this, that, and the third. But that was Cardi B. Her job was to not stay in that forum. You have
But
Yeah.
strippers that
look,
fade in that
Look,
form. You understand
that's
what
the
I'm saying?
reason why it costs $40 now. Okay.
Exactly.
Mm,
Like y'all don't have no value of self. And
mm,
unfortunately for me, like I said, I'm cut from a different cloth, baby. We ain't the
They
same.
ain't
mm,
ever gonna make that fabric no more.
They ain't never gonna make
mm.
that fabric no more.
Okay. See, I ain't messing with y'all two. Y'all dangerous as shit. I'm from Brooklyn and shit.
They
They
never
ain't
gonna
never
make
do
that fabric no more. Because let me tell you something.
hanging out
I
with
asked
y'all.
a
I
dude
don't know.
this. You gotta
Mm,
ask a dude this. Okay.
mm,
You want pussy, right? And I want dick, right? But can I
mm,
feed you? Can I fill your belly? Did you ask yourself,
mm,
can I fill your belly? Did you ask yourself, can I be your peace? Did you ask yourself, can I be your comfort? Did I ask myself, can you provide for me and protect me and help and guide me? Did I ask you that? Because one thing that these kids don't do, y'all not asking each other these things, because these are the things that's going to sustain you for the rest of your life. Y'all too busy worried about Gucci belts and slippers and nails and hair and wigs and eyelashes, and y'all not looking at what happens when you wipe that shit off.
True.
mm.
What happens when, oh, the dick was good, but now I'm hungry? You don't want me to have a place to stay? You don't want me to have tissue to wipe my ass or soap to wash my pussy? Like, you don't want me to look good and be comfortable and comfortable in my skin and smell good? You want me to be raggedy and living in somebody's house and laying on somebody's couch because I can't afford to stay here?
Yeah.
Like, are you
Or
nuts?
or on somebody's floor.
Right. I
It's
because
horrible.
like I gotta be sleeping and I gotta get up when they get up because this ain't my shit. No, 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 no. I'm not
All
doing
right. Okay.
it.
I just had a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should do a part 2.
Yeah, because I have a lot of teachable moments. It my
Yeah.
No, but my music has a
Yeah.
lot of teachable moments too, because this is the thing that
Right.
I rap about. Like I have these feelings, and then I start making these songs about these feelings. And then
Yeah.
a lot of people will be hurt by these feelings. But
We
it's
don't care
time for
about those
people to
people.
stop being hurt by the truth and
Yeah.
understand that is really messed up. Like the other day on my Facebook page, this video kept popping up. This video kept popping up. So I finally watched the video and I went straight to hell. I had to go wash my soul off with
Okay,
Florida water.
okay. Hold on. Don't talk about that
What the
video
hell
yet.
did you watch?
We're gonna do a part 2. We're doing a
Yeah.
part 2. We're
Okay.
definitely doing a part 2 now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe.
we're doing a
Maybe.
part 2.
Maybe I'll get everything working right. So we can get the bars out there. I'm not sure if it came through or first the wave, but I was
No,
over here rocking.
I really had
So.
to wash my soul off with Florida water. I'm
No,
sorry.
don't
So
talk about it right now. We're gonna talk about it on part
why not?
2.
Okay.
I'm no.
No.
You know what? That- See, this wasn't such a great interview for me. First of all, I, I didn't even have a rap. I was mad. I was like, damn, like goddamn Candy Crush. Like I already got a rap rolled up with this right here. It's a part 2. Okay,
Yeah, we're gonna do a
all right.
part 2. We're gonna do a part
I,
2.
I mean, I had excellent fun with you
Woo.
guys. I'll definitely come back, do a part 2 to sit here and
Oh,
talk about
Thank you
everything.
so much.
all right,
Look, he's wiping his brow.
all right, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
because I have a woman, like, you have to have a woman's point of view sometimes. These
Listen,
little
I'm
girls ain't
Give
got
me the
no
other
point of
Heineken.
view.
okay. You know what? I ain't saying no more. I'm gonna see y'all at part 2. Like I'm gonna have a
Yo.
rap. I'm gonna go get. I'm gonna go straight back to Brooklyn. I'm going to get me a motherfucking Dutch Master. Next one. I'm having a Dutch Master and a Heineken sitting right here for real.
Yo,
All right,
Heineken's on deck. Okay, I got a whole case of them right now. The
okay.
Heineken's on deck.
And
Yeah.
and I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna see if I can get to play somebody else's music. Get a disclaimer. and I'm gonna have them playing "Give Me Some Weed," Sweet Con. Oh, excuse me, that wasn't me. I ain't from.
I wanted to
I'm
do
from
that
Brooklyn.
over, but
Oh really?
yeah.
Oh really? I want it. As soon as you do it, I want it. I want to listen. Like I like to like. We need a weed song. We need a weed song.
Yeah, we do need a weed song. It's
Like,
about that time.
yeah.
Because
We need
weed is definitely
we need
becoming
it.
legal across the states. When Virginia legalized recreational weed, I almost fainted.
Yeah.
As soon as they
Wow.
say it's legalized in Georgia, oh Lord.
Oh, Georgia got some. Okay, that's where I got introduced to gas at. Like this dude came to my house today, talking about I got some gas. I was like, "You lying?" I was like, I'm talking gasoline from Georgia, dog. I can't even smell it through the bag. Fuck out of here. There ain't no gas. So
You can't smell it through the bag. What is it?
No, listen. Somebody sold
Block-
me. Somebody sold me something called, what was it called? Larry Bird.
Oh gosh, no.
I promise you, I have never been so high. I was like sitting in a car for mad long in the driveway for nothing.
He said Larry Bird. Larry Bird. Wow.
They had all different types of weird names. So I was like, let me try that.
I'm on my way to Brooklyn. Like I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting super what is that shit? Super lemon something like lemonade.
Limoncello?
No, I have some black runts. Oh my god.
Wait, I'm on my way to Brooklyn right now.
Some black runts. Oh my god. Like, yo.
I'm on my way to Brooklyn. Where we meeting at?
They is in the store.
Oh, word? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I think it was last when I went to Brooklyn. So I hadn't been to Brooklyn in a while. So I get to Brooklyn, I'm like, yo, everybody outside smoking. Like, it really hit me when I seen niggas in Brooklyn smoking. But my man was like, I was like, let me get an eighth. $80. 80 what?
What?
But I ain't gonna lie, this shit was some purple gas. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah.
I almost.
35 in Harlem. No, them niggas they were broke.
I'm sorry.
They charge you too much.
I'm sorry. I go to the store. I pay $40.
I'm on my way.
And I'm getting some gas.
35 in the street.
Danish, you know
off the corner.
Danish,
35 off the corner.
I don't even care about that little $5, and I ain't going off the corner. I'm gonna go in the store, look at the list, get some shit off the list, and that's it. I'm out. I might get 2 or 3 things off the list. I'm out of here.
Listen, I'm rocking with you. This is why it's called smoking if you got it, goddamn. I'm on my way to Brooklyn. We gonna smoke it.
Before we go, my favorite is Pink Lady, y'all, or the Thin Mints. Y'all gotta
Oh, the Thin Mints, yeah.
The Thin Mints is the shit.
I have heard.
Thin Mints. Oh my god.
That's edibles.
All right.
That's the weed.
That's weed.
That's fucked up.
It's weed. See, I can't smoke it, but anything that I hear about is legit.
It's the weed.
Anyway, we are definitely doing a part 2. We are definitely doing a part 2. Please stay tuned to the show. I love it. This is a really good one. I like this. Okay.
Listen. When I come to Brooklyn, we're gonna do part 2.
It's Maisie Lee.
Maisie Lee.
Listen, when I come to Brooklyn and get some of that black run, we gonna I don't care what day of week it is, we doing it. Fuck it. We gonna do this
show. We're gonna do a show about it.
Yeah.
What day of week is we doing it? He gonna get
and I'm having a mother.
I'm gonna go get some Pink Lady and some Thin Mints and some whatever runs that they got. But I like the black ones. I'm going for it. The black
and I'm getting me a Dutch Master. I'm getting me a Dutch Master.
Nah, I need my.
I go get me a fucking Philly. I'm sorry. I go get me a Philly. Like what?
Philly blunt. I heard that.
That's what silly
nuts.
I'm so Brooklyn. I still smoke Phillies.
Oh Lord.
So Brooklyn.
Yo, this is
Like,
good. This is good. This is good for my soul. This episode right here.
yeah,
But we're definitely gonna do a part 2.
yeah.
Everybody, thank you so much for listening. Stay tuned. And if you watch the whole thing, you are a trooper. You're my days. I love it. I love it. So
Sorry,
thank you, Maisie
sorry for the
Lee.
technical. Okay, sorry, okay.
And
All
that
right.
technical difficulty, we will be solving that by episode 2. So y'all gonna have mad music to listen to,
Yeah.
and we're gonna
And y'all
literally
tell me,
talk
I want
about
to
it.
know. I want to know what people think. Like, I really want to know what you think once you listen to some of the
Oh
stuff.
man, listen, I'm about to get me okay, I'm on some bullshit. I'm going
I'm
to get me a
about to
pink.
send. I'm gonna go ahead and find the Eric B and Rakim beat and send it to Danish. I'm gonna send it to you. Oh,
I
my
need that
baby.
because I'm a
And my
music.
baby
I'm a
crying. My
music lover.
grandbaby crying.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, she a
Okay.
grandmother.
Oh, shout out, grandma and grandpas, Brooklyn. Yo,
Work.
so okay, we gonna let you
Nina,
go get the grandbaby. Yeah. Uh-oh.
she going to get her right now.
Come on, Paul.
Uh, look at this princess.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Say hi.
Let me see. Hi, princess. Hi, princess. Give me a smile. Give me a smile.
Say I can't because I'm at.
Okay, Dominique. Thank you very much.
Oh wow.
That's
You in
Dominique.
there making that
Lord.
noise, huh? Dominique?
No, that's not.
Uh-oh.
Her name is
No,
Nylon.
no. Her name. No, we call her I call her Dominique for a different reason. But
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Grandma, thank you so much. Maisie Lee, thank you so much. Nina Bishop, you are my day one, and you will definitely be back on the show in the very, very near future, so we could do a part 2. Thank you so much for doing part 1.
Ain't gonna be that long. Ain't gonna be that long. Brooklyn, I'm coming home. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. All right, Smoke, if you got it, let's talk about it. The
And Danish,
podcast.
let's not bring up the 80s anymore.
Uh-oh.
No more 80s or 90s at this point. No more.
Okay.
We're gonna do part 2 from there on. Okay.
Okay.
Why are you biting people?
Y'all have a good
All right.
day. And
Good night,
we jumping up
everybody.
out of here. All right.
All right. Thank you so much, Mike. I mean, I just called you